In a world of ever-evolving electronics, where form often overtakes function, one headphone quietly reminds us that music is more than data. It is feeling. It is space. It is texture. The Meze Audio 99 Classics 2nd Gen arrives not as a flashy statement, but as a subtle invitation. Listen deeply. Since its original release in 2015, the 99 Classics established itself as an icon, a beloved reference among audiophiles who value craftsmanship as much as signature. According to Meze, the mission was always to merge life and passion into what is commonly perceived as technical objects. 10 years on, the 2nd generation picks up that torch, continuing the vision while refining every detail. It's not just a redesign. It's a reawakening of purpose. On the surface, the silhouette feels familiar. The wood ear cups, the self-adjusting headband, the minimalist metal hardware, it all echoes the original. Everything that made the first version a classic is still here. Yet beneath that familiarity lie meaningful refinements. Hand-finished walnut ear cups, a cast zinc frame in matte gold, a vegan leather headband stretched over a spring steel band with a wider active area. The moment you pick them up, you sense the intention. Balanced weight, materials chosen for longevity, finishes chosen for restraint rather than display. These aren't loud headphones. They are quiet statements. Comfort doesn't scream. It whispers through details. Meze re-engineered the ear pad mechanism from a stretch skirt to a clip-on system, simplifying replacement and improving fit. The ear pads themselves have been reshaped to increase the front cavity volume, refining the mid-range balance while keeping the inviting presence. At around 290 grams, the weight feels substantial but never tiring. The walnut cups and steel frame bring a sense of permanence yet never burden you during long sessions. The strap adjusts smoothly, offering just enough give to disappear once the music starts. On features, the 99 Classics 2nd Gen stays true to its analog roots, while quietly adapting to modern realities. The input connector is now a full 7mm diameter, compatible with thicker audiophile cables. The stock cable is Kevlar-sheathed OFC, mechanically strong, supple, and built to last. For devices lacking headphone jacks, Meze includes a compact USB-C DAC amp, keeping the headphone relevant as sources evolve. There's no ANC, no Bluetooth, no companion app, and that's intentional. This is a headphone built for deliberate, focused listening. And then the sound. Meze calls the new tuning closer to balanced neutrality. The bass remains engaging, but is now more disciplined. The mid-range opens, and the treble breathes. Listening confirms it. The original 99 Classics were warm, romantic, and fun. The 2nd generation retains that soul but adds maturity, a sense of clarity, spatial precision, and tonal control. The bass in modern pop carries texture without overhang. Vocals are forward but natural, and treble sparkles without fatigue. Driver matching has been tightened. Channel balance improved. Inside the cup volume is slightly increased, the baffle geometry refined. The result, coherence. The soundstage remains intimate rather than vast, but it feels purposeful. A private space where every detail sits exactly where it should. It may sound strange to describe the physical design as part of the sound, but with the 99 Classics 2nd Gen, it's impossible to separate the two. The wood cups and metal frame don't just look beautiful. They contribute to the headphone's acoustic personality. Each walnut cup is slow-dried and hand-finished over 45 days, ensuring tonal consistency. That craftsmanship brings humanity into what could otherwise be machinery. There is wood that breathes, metal that anchors, leather that conforms. It's a headphone that invites care and gives it back. Every part is replaceable, every screw accessible. This isn't a product built for cycles of obsolescence. It's a long-term companion. In use, the 99 Classics 2nd Gen excel when music is the center of attention. In a quiet room with a clean source, they reward patience. Classical and acoustic tracks glow with presence. Jazz reveals the air between instruments. Even in busier environments, the passive isolation from the deep ear cups holds its own, though there's no digital silence like ANC models provide. They're easy to drive. 16 ohms impedance, 103 dB sensitivity like so phones, dongles, or interfaces will do. Still, they thrive with a little amplification, which enhances their warmth and separation. These aren't for workouts or commuting. They're for late-night sessions, editing, writing, or simply sitting still and listening. When comparing generations, the philosophical shift becomes clear. The original 99 Classics were a celebration of musical warmth, color, charm, indulgence. The The second gen steps back from romance toward truth. It doesn't strip away emotion, it refines it. Think of it as a musician moving from live performance to studio mastery. Same passion, more control. Some will miss the lushness of the original. Others will welcome the balance. But both share the same DNA, emotion made tangible through craftsmanship. What defines the 99 Classic second gen isn't just how it sounds, but how it feels to own. The tactile encounter, the grain of wood, the cool metal joints, the gentle tension of the strap, becomes part of the experience. It reminds us that listening is physical. Each texture influences how we perceive sound. Meze understands that harmony begins before the music even starts, with the object in your hands. In a market saturated with wireless convenience, DSP trickery, and disposable design, the 99 Classic second gen stand as a counter-statement. They asked for your time, your patience, your stillness. In return, they offer connection, not the digital kind, but the human one. They don't chase loudness wars or algorithmic EQ curves. They chase honesty. They celebrate imperfection, the subtle difference between one piece of walnut and another, the uniqueness of resonance that can't be mass replicated. Ultimately, this headphone tells a story about two ways of listening. One seeks precision, the other seeks emotion. The 99 Classics second gen sit between the two, precise enough for analysis, emotional enough for immersion. They're not reference monitors and not lifestyle ornaments. They are instruments for appreciation. If you see listening as an act of focus, this is your world. Each pluck of a string, each breath in a vocal track, each reverberation feels intentional. If you see listening as a mood, they still oblige, wrapping sound around you with warmth and grace. They adapt to how you listen because their design honors both truth and beauty. Meze's philosophy has always been to build objects that age gracefully. With the 99 Classic second gen, that ideal is realized more fully than ever. Replaceable parts ensure sustainability. Repairability ensures longevity. Materials ensure familiarity. They're not designed for yearly upgrades. They're designed to stay with you, to gather patina, to become part of your musical history. And that's perhaps the most important quality: permanence in a world addicted to updates. The 99 Classic second gen aren't about what's next. They're about what endures. They remind you that true luxury isn't abundance, it's attention. In the end, they succeed not because they measure perfectly, but because they feel perfectly balanced between engineering and emotion. They offer enough precision for the critic, enough warmth for the dreamer. They don't demand to be the best. They invite you to decide what best means. The Meze Audio 99 Classic second gen are not about chasing trends. They're about rediscovering intention, in sound, in design, in listening itself. So if you're ready to slow down, to reconnect with music as an act of presence rather than background noise, these headphones will meet you there. Because sometimes, the most advanced technology is simply the art of doing one thing beautifully. The Meze Audio 99 Classic second gen, built to be heard, built to be felt, built to last. For real music. No hype.